Hi guys, welcome to part 5. Yeah, I moved on a little bit. I've actually dry fitted it up because I was a bit concerned about the cockpit. There's no actual allocation points where to actually sit the cockpit to, really. And I'm a bit concerned that if I don't fit it right, I'm going to have one hell of a gap here. So I thought, I was here the other night, I thought I'll dry fit as much as I can just to see how it will come out. But there. So I've moved on a bit. I've done the guns. They're ready to go on. I've done the wheel. There's no problem with the wheel. It's quite a simple little job, that. And I've also done the tail wing. Yeah, that should come. No, I haven't. Where's the tail wing guy? I've done the tail wing somewhere. Just have to find that one. He's come off. Anyway, so I have to look for that one. Don't know where he's to, actually. There. Anyway, let's take this apart. Now I know how it all goes together, and I can see it's going to fit all right. There's a bit of a game putting it all apart, but try not to lose any bits here. I've obviously lost the tail bit somewhere. It's got to be around here somewhere, so I'm not too worried about it. It's probably behind me. So let's take this apart. And we'll try and get this cockpit fitted in. I'm just not 100% sure on it, really. There's no, like I say, allocation marks for it, really. I might even fit this bit here on first, so I know the cockpit will push up. But we'll have a look. So there it is, all fitted in anyway, hopefully. So I'm now going to part this until all fall to bits with a bit of luck. But it's quite delicate. It's very flimsy, you could say. Right, let's try and part it. Right, that's that. Now, I've done the spinner there. Well, I don't know if it's the spinner, but the thing that goes in there. And I've done the sides. So the sides is done. It's quite easy. I didn't think it was worth doing a video about that, really. So we're moving on, so we can get on with it a little bit, sort of thing. And we'll try and fit this cockpit in. I need D72, which is this bit. So they want me to put this bit, D72. Let's fold back that seatbelt a minute. So that bit, they want me to put in there. But there's no... Oof. These are still loose. I've left them loose so it will line up properly. Hopefully. So this here, they want me to put on there like that. I'm not happy with this. It just don't. There's no defining. Just looking here a minute. I got that one there. And that glues in there. So perhaps I might be better off gluing that in there first. I don't know which way to go about this. But if that's in there, where it's supposed to be, and that's in that one there, that's got to be right, hasn't it? Well, you would have said so, wouldn't you? I don't know if this is going to work, chaps, but I'm going to give it a go. as the other way much better either, I don't think, the way they want you to do it. Come here. And that's in the right place there. It's probably not. It's got to be in the right place because it's stuck in the key there, which is right. And it's stuck in the little groove it's got there. So that's got to be right, hasn't it? So then they want me to put this very delicate. In there like that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It'll push up into that one. Like so, so I could hold it like that. And try and glue this bit in. At the moment, I'm quite impressed with this glue. Got a nice long brush on it as well. So hopefully that will be right. Because then they want me to put on the next page, you want me to put this D12 here on, which will then, D12 will sit there like so. So that's going to fit there, isn't it? Now, do I put that in now? Now, did that actually fit on top of that ridge? Where are we? Little ridge there. It looks like it does. Sit on top of that ridge. So I wonder if I put a little bit of glue around that down through there. I might. I know I'm not following the instructions here, but which I may suffer for later for not following the instructions. But that's got to go in tight. Tight there, and there's a groove at the back there that it sits in there. Like so. Right, where's the other half to here? Same here. How did they expect you to? Alright, alright. Let's have a look a minute. Perhaps we'll have a bit of tape here lying around. I can actually tape that up. And maybe push that back. To me, the old flipping thing needs to go up a bit. That's a bit better. I'm a little bit lost here. That needs to go up. That needs to go in there like so. That buttoned up all the way around, but it's not right. It's not fitting quite how I want it to. There's a knife here a minute. See if I scoop it out a bit. It needs to go up a bit there. It's a little bit one-sided here. Sorry guys, but it's a bit fiddly and it just ain't fitting right here for some reason. Not to the way I want it. That goes there. I can see where this goes. And that will go in there eventually. But that there is definitely not square here somewhere. Glue there again a minute. Just come away a bit. Okay. That is a bit better. That's better. I may need to come back to that in a minute. Because now it's the front. And this is what I was on about. If I don't get this right, your cockpit ain't going to sit right. So I was wondering whether I could put that on first. So the right way, I suppose. That's the way, isn't it? Yeah. That will go there. And see what I mean? That cockpit, the front of that cockpit is too far down. So, there. So tempted to glue that on there. But if it sat there, I'll be quite happy. It's weird why they haven't got no defining lines through it. Sorry if I'm not in camera, but I'm trying to. Even this bit, it's not a positive fit. Right, there. That's how he goes, like that. So, I need to glue that in there like so. There's nothing to glue it to, really. So, but this is off now, isn't it? No, because that will come up. Right then guys, I'm thinking out loud here, how to get around this. So you want me to glue that on there. But somehow I've got to hold that cockpit in. It goes on there like so. You think there's something to hold it in, wouldn't you? Right, I'm going to stop the video a minute, alright guys, and get back to you, because I've got to try and glue this cockpit in somehow. There's nothing there, there's nothing here, there's no ridges, lines or nothing for that to anchor onto, which is a bit weird really. I thought they would put something there, because it needs to go there like that. That's right up there, I suppose. I could glue that. And that's right there. So I'm going to glue this a minute, guys. I should need to hold it for about 5 minutes for the glue to settle, so I'll be back in a minute. Oh, I'm back, guys. It's the next day, actually. I thought it was only going to be a minute. What a game I've had. It wasn't that easy, in all fairness. I'll bring it in a minute. But I've finally got it buttoned up. It took some doing. I kept having a gap here on the top of the cockpit. I had a gap going through there. I could not get this cockpit up far enough to where I wanted it. But I got there in the end. It took a while. It took a lot of... Matter of fact, all this came off again. It trying to get it in right. And but I've got there in the end. But it took me a good evening to get all this, to get it where it's turned off, and the tail bit as well. But there, guys, we'll move on for today. What should I get up to? Oh, there is one thing. I think they would have made, if they've got you here, like we was doing, putting the cockpit in like that, right? Then you turn the page and you see this plate. Now I got this plate here now. I think it would have been better if you put the plate on at this stage, because then it would have lined up a lot better for me. Because obviously this one here, get it the right way around here. Is that right? Yeah, this one here sits in the key bits here. So if that was initially on the bottom of the cockpit, it would have just pushed right up into place. So I didn't see this until later on. I thought, you know, to me, this would have made more sense to have put that on there, on the bottom of the cockpit. And then it would have pushed right into place where you wanted it. But luckily for me, I must have done something right, because that fits all right. So we'll glue this bit in a minute. It needs to go in a bit flatter, I must admit, but it sits on pins on the bottom of the cockpit. So if I can get some glue in there, a minute. The nice thing with this glue, you've got quite a long brush on it. I'm quite, like I said before, I'm quite pleased with the glue actually. But the long brush is handy. So I shall try and get this pushed down into place. Don't know where it will hold. Put some glue there. I think if I have my clamps, yeah, I'm going to be alright to go across the top here. I clamp that in place a minute. I think when out there, is it? Come here. I'll do it in the middle with a clamping. Well, not damage nothing. It's come out there now, isn't it? Right, let's do this side first. This side looks. One side first. That goes in there and that goes in there. I don't know. Let's wipe my hands a minute. I don't know where these will. Oh yeah. Let's get rid of this one. That's a thing just come off for about the 5th time. Looks to be fine that side. Right, just where have I just not got to? Oh, I'll just put that on top of there. So to me, if you put that on first, that cockpit would have fitted in a lot better rather than me struggling trying to work it out. Because these all go on fine now. they all line up proper. I'm hoping to have one of these open, because as you know, I like to put them on a base vignette or dial, whatever you want to call it. Especially this one, because he's 1/35. Oh, look at that. But that sits perfect on there. That'll be ideal. So it's coming along quite well. I'm going to stay there. I'm hoping to have one side open, so I can't see much of a problem there. Absolutely brilliant. So that's about it for the day, chaps. Oh, there is one thing. Because I'm going to put on, I've done this little guy as well. The little Atari sidecar, and that's quite a nice little build actually. Because I just wanted to line it up really with the plane, you know. I suppose I just feel that the plane looks a bit small really, but perhaps not. I shall see. And I've also got this to build as well. So we'll I've been on, how long have I been on? Not that long, have I really? Just filling about. Let's have a quick deco in here and see what you got in a minute. So you got fuel, oil drums, gas, settling gas. That's basically for the hoist. I think you got a hoist. Well, that could be the, I don't know what that is. That's the settling gas there. Yeah, so, and you got a few figures in that there with it. And some jerry cans. So what I should probably do, and a bit of chain and wire. So what I'll probably do is probably build this and maybe chuck photos up at the end of every video or something as I'm building this, just to see the progress of what's happening. I've started on the base, show that one at the end I suppose, but yeah, I quite like that. It's quite fiddly, but he went together fine. That's the Italeri one. Just got to finish some finishing off to do on that sort of thing. So there. So I'm going to leave it there today, guys. What I should do. Where am I next then? So we've done that. So the next time I can put that on, can I? You know, that's not a big thing, is it really? I shall leave these off until the end. Otherwise I'm only going to knock them off, I expect, if I want one open. The only thing next, we're on the wheels and that. And starting on the wings. There is something I was looking through here. And seeing it's further on, perhaps I'll ask you guys. They give you two different sorts of canopy, but they don't say which is for which plane. So I'm a bit lost in which one to use. So I'm doing, which one I'm doing? I'm going to end up doing this one. That's, no, not that one, is it? That's because my book is wrong here. Hartman, not Hartman. I'm doing this guy, ain't I? Gerhard Barcombe. So where are we? Gerhard Barcombe. This is all. Sorry guys, hang on a minute. I'll get it right in a minute here. Right. Let's start from the flipping beginning here. Oh, there it is. So I'm doing this guy here, this plane here. But I really don't know which canopy to use. So if I go back to the canopies, perhaps you guys could tell me. There. There's that one there. Or there's that one there. They haven't really said which is for which plane. So I'm a bit lost there. Really. I like to have the canopy open. So I presume if I wanted the canopy open, it'd be this one, would it? Anyway, I'll leave that with you guys. Give me a comment, please, if anyone knows, or am I totally stupid? But I like to have the canopy open, so I presume they're the same, just that this one you can have open. I'm not sure, I'm waffling on here, guys. Anyway, stay safe if you got this far, and it is the weekend here, so have a good weekend, and I'll catch you again. Bye.